amazing that we lead to this word that involves the word car, one of the biggest tools that's used in this world. We know it's an unnatural thing, and we always wonder how it all came about. A lot of people don't realize that most of the inventions that we're using today are coming from demonic supernatural channeling. It did not come to people that were of God. It came to people that had an intention for actually bringing destruction and pollution and evil upon the earth. These were not people of God. You may want to give them credibility for some reason as thinking they're very wise that came up with these things, but these are inventions. Inventions are not creation. Inventions are basically the false thought of trying to be God and then bringing things in that are not real, not true, not natural. So when we go to Carcass, it leads to the word a dead body. Now we know that the only legal person known to the law is the body corporate, which means a dead body. So do you think it's not very strange, or maybe what we use the word coincidental, that the people who participate in the legal system with a dead body corporate name, a legal surname, are basically driving around in cars, and that the word prodigal means to drive? The prodigal son, who was the one who left away from his spiritual father and it was going out on his own to try to find his way on his own, thinking he could actually control his own life without his father, was called the prodigal. So now we're going to go to the word carcass. Samuel Johnson's Dictionary, 1755. A dead body of an animal. Body, in a ludicrous sense, and then it says a kind of bomb. Very interesting, it would go to that. Well, I can relate to all the violence and terrible and evil that goes on actually connecting to these words. It doesn't surprise me. But we're dealing with basically the idea of a dead body. And then it even said an animal. And we know when Adam and Eve sinned, God put on them animal skins. It was symbolic of them that they would now have an end, as would the animals. They would just go to the ground and die like an animal. They were not eternal, now made in the image of God. God is eternal, so there was nothing that he would make in his image that would not be eternal. Only when man entered into sin and debt did his life end up in corpus, corruption, dead state. And so therefore the decay of humanity that we call today is only dealing with the legal word humanity, is from going down the direction of evil based on a trespass and a violation of what was natural and good that was coming from God. We have to look at the connections for these words because they're very important.